Now, Audio Brewers is really doing something different. They're doing something called Ambisonics. And what Ambisonics, that recording technique is, it's really tailored for virtual and 3D immersive environments. You've got to go on their website and listen to some of those Ambisonic demos, because you have your headphones on and you can rotate through, sounds and presets and that type of thing. And the piano is coming from all these different directions. So Ambisonics allows you to sort of customize the miking and positioning of the piano. And then they've come out with the upright Signals Blue, and they're coming out with the Piano Forte, which is going to be a Fazioli piano. I'm really looking forward to trying that. I'm not set up for Ambisonics to broadcast over YouTube. That's why I want you to make sure you check it out. And you can watch those videos and rotate that screen, and you can hear the piano just moving around and changing. But this is coming up, and make sure you sign up for their mailing list to get some ideas when this is coming out. But I want us to take a look at their upright. And if it's your first time visiting the channel, make sure you subscribe and click on those notifications. And the other good thing that helps us is to like the video. Yeah, I like the way that just kind of animates in. Okay, so this is just the basic upright preset. Isn't that nice? And you know how I roll on these live streams. I just let the instrument take me where it wants to take me. And this is just the first preset. Spring is here and I know that it's coming. I know good things are a-coming. The flowers are coming up and blooming today. The winter is over and I'm glad to say I can stand rainy days 'cause spring is coming. The flowers are blooming and spring is coming. It's already here. Springtime is already here. Yeah, see, it's very cool. And so let's just dive in a little bit deeper. Man, I love how they've got and I kind of, I know it would take resources, but if those keys would kind of animate, that would be kind of fun. I'm really like visual. Springtime's a-coming. And so we basically have these, really customizable. You've got 4 controls that you can kind of assign. So like, let's say we've got attack, release, and low pass and high pass. and you've got a modulation section. One of the main things that that you have control over all of the different elements of the piano. You can mix and match things, and so that's just the key volume, like the key noise, and then the sustained sound. Yeah, and then you can select that and just blend it. And so this lets you kind of selectively load and purge samples as you want, as you need to. So this is just the articulations. Let's go into some of their presets. Okay, an eternal expression. Let's load that. And you can see we've got some sustains and resonance going on. And let's listen. And that's really nice. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and open the Fresco. And what Fresco does, it allows you to kind of record movements. And then when you play it back, it'll see that just kind of is a dynamic way to control a lot of expression. And then let's see. We can assign the expression like to the X, the glide to the Y, and let's just do the low and high pass on opposing axis, and let's listen to that. You hear how cool that is, and I'm just learning how to get the most out of that. That's a very interesting and creative way to do this. And let's go ahead and pull up the prepared. It's really amazing just how much they give you here. They give you so many different layers and so many different articulations and samples to choose from. Now, we'll drop this, we'll open this up, and so you can see you've got finger pluck picked in a Corda, a plastic bag, magnets, and just while we're here though, you've got modulation effects, you've got some dynamics, and you can put gates and pitch LFOs, and that shows up. You've got the envelope controls, but the thing is, you can assign these different effect slots to different things. So this doesn't always have to be an ADSR. It can be a glitch. It can be a volume. It can be a pitch effect, and so you can just customize this as you want to. So let's go back to the main and just play around with the finger pluck. Now see, that release is a little too quick for me, so I'm going to tweak that up a little bit. Yeah, that's what I like that. Here we go. Let's just kind of play and have some fun. Picked, and the thing is, you can click on these and this enables them or purges them, and so this is the picked. And we can even, there's the magnets. I think it's crazy when they do things like that. Just things that are totally dissonant and weird, but you can put them together. So I'm going to put the picked and the magnets together, and we're going to bring the volume of the magnets down just so we can get just like a little bit of those transients without a lot of the racket. So it takes the piano and it just transforms it into something totally different, totally unique and different. Okay, so this is another thing. I'm going to just drop these octaves down. Okay, yeah, so that's what I love about this nanoKONTROL, the nano key, and you can barely see it up here. But when I shift the octaves down far enough, it gets me into those into this area here. I feel like the weatherman again. That those key switches down at the bottom, these will enable and disable all of these. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to drop it down one more octave. So this is the picked una Corda, and I can't wait to hear their Fazioli. That's really exciting. If this upright sounds as good as it does, I can't imagine what that Fazioli is going to sound like. Sounds like a harpsichord, because a harpsichord picks the strings, and una Corda using just less than all those strings just sounds really interesting. It's like a dark harpsichord almost. Okay, this is slap strings, where they've just kind of I guess slap the string. So you get a percussive effect with that. And you get those overtones, I guess, because you're smacking more, you're smacking around. Almost sounds like a pizzicato or something. First harmonic. Yeah, interesting. And second harmonic. Yeah, and the thing is to combine those. Yeah, listen to that. Let's just run the first and second harmonic. Nails on strings. Don't you hate it when you drop something down in the piano? And they did it on purpose here. So you can get some really interesting sounds. Muted. Really cool. And you've got some sound effects. There's nothing, I guess, to a piano player or a musician than when you see somebody unloading a piano and watching it fall or they lose it. That's interesting. You've got little glisses. Yeah, really cool. Okay, let's just look at a couple of more presets. Okay, they've got a felt. I've been at this for a long time, and I really love it. I really love music. I really love not only music, but I love sharing with you guys. Gives me a lot of joy. Free libraries are great, and I really appreciate it. I really appreciate Audio Brewers and the other companies that have said, I believe in what you're doing and I enjoy it and we want to support that. And when they do that, then I'm able to just spread the love, spread the joy. And that's what I love to do. This is the felt. it doesn't matter what kind of effects you have or what kind of interface you have. If the samples, if the recordings are subpar, it doesn't matter. And so when you start with this level of quality, then you just can hear, I just can hear it. You can add effects and it's just going to take it to so many different places. Okay, let's go into a couple of crazy ones. 80s pulsing. And that's the thing, they just do so many things other than just piano sounds. You can just use all of these modulation effects that they've given, leveraging Kontakt and, okay. Oh, wow. Okay, so you've got EBOs. Okay, yeah, so this is some more preparations here. So this is like the EBO. The EBO is a very cool thing. The first time I saw it, it was just so amazing. Just that electromagnetic thing doing this. That the EBO almost just generates a pure sine wave when it's just kind of hovering over the magnet, the electromagnet is just stimulating the string, and it almost sounds just like a sine wave. And let's turn on the bode. And mess with the glide some. And then the modulation. Yeah, so you've got, yeah. And we're syncing to the host tempo here. And you've got different envelope shapes for that. That's really cool. That's cool. Okay, let's just, let's see here. Let's just go to shakers on strings. It's really crazy. So it's just not pianos. It's just all sorts of crazy things. Okay, let's go ahead and pull up Signals and Signals Blue. Signals is just, really for rich ambient textures, environments, and as far as Kontakt, be on the lookout for, I guess in the summer, they have a really great promotion where they will let you upgrade, and that's what I've done, kind of piggybacked off of some of those sales here. Now, what Signals does, now you see that keyboard is split into two different sections. It's chords. It's like some chords and ambient things, and they have, multi-sampled where you can do your own chords, but I think this is interesting. So you see here, you have, your scale, and so you can choose your root here, and we've got major and minor, and they also have things, they can extend it, more complicated chords, but I'm gonna just choose C as the root, and we'll just play through some of these. These just evolve and move and change. Yeah. And then here, the red keys are minor and the blue, so you've got major in the left split and minor, or, well, okay. Okay, because, okay, we've selected major, so these are going to be, okay, like the sevenths. Okay, that's what we've got. But really? And then you can assign and stack the different textures to these different layers. And the layers come into play when you are assigning modulations. So you can assign different things to different layers. So like pitch, and we can say, I want the dynamic to be on layer 1, pitch to be on layer 2, or all 3. So you can just toggle these on and off. And that's a global thing. And it's almost like a interstellar type of thing. And then here you have the Fresco again. Okay, so we can assign like the high and low pass and move this. And then when you play it, it's going to capture and record that. And I like the way they experiment with different things, different sound sources, and different processing and effects. It's meant to just kind of sit there and just, you hear all this stuff moving around. And then the Fresco is re-triggered. It starts at the beginning when you re-trigger that note. Oh, wow. It's just like falling down a rabbit hole because it's just so much here. So I'm going to load the multi-samples, and then this way you can kind of play it yourself. And then we've got the articulations here. Yeah, you've got all of this over here. And then you can, go crazy with these modulation controls. So you can go per layer. Okay, hold on, let's see. Okay, that's just like a tuning thing. Let's do pitch LFOs. And then the gates. So you can select the steps. And sync. And you can do that on a per layer basis. So you've got 4 layers to play with, and you can go nuts. You got all of these different combinations. Man, it's really cool. Really cool. I want to just go back to the upright. Let's just load the soft. That's it right there. Just that. you don't get it for anything, but these types of sounds. I mean, those other sounds are amazing, but this is to me, this is what. Wow. Okay.